Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have another 3v3 Iron Man. It is going to be $150 per team, so the winning team will win $150 and the losing team will lose $150. Also, make sure to go check out the Coliseum Discord link down below at the top of the description. You can go ahead and check that out if you want to play in Iron Mans, wager matches, old formats, upcoming tourneys, anything like that. Go check them out, and let's hop right in. So we have DM Tub for bird sheet, and then Toast on team 2. Also, I was told to leave a Discord down below in the description, so you can DM Tub for his bird spreadsheet. So we will go ahead and see a lot of ties, and then we're going to see DM win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and they are going to decide to go first. 40 versus 40. Gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have Called By, Kuraz, Sparrow, 1 for 1, and Droplet. And then they have Natty Servant, TC Boost, Celestial, Alistair, and Punishment. Oh, this hand going first would have been so good. Going second, it's not like that bad, but going first would have been really insane. And then, so we are going to see them on the Bird Tri-Brigade deck. So before you go ahead and DM Tub for Bird spreadsheet, let's see if they actually, play the deck correctly. You don't want to go ahead and check out someone's spreadsheet if their spreadsheet doesn't work in games. So let's find out if their spreadsheet is worth even looking at. So it works fine for me. Not to be rude, but I'll call judge for slow play if you don't make a move soon. Yeah, to be fair, it did take like 2 minutes for them to actually do anything there. Discard, special summon out from the deck, and then effect to go search out the Wagtail, then normal summon Wagtail, overlay, and then activate that effect, attach to go search. That's going to go search Berry, and then Berry to summon itself out and summon out the Wagtail, Wagtail to go search for Bird Call. So this definitely works here. Activate the effect to go search for the war, and then get rid of those. They can't link because they activated Berry, but they're gonna activate Bird Call now. Bird Call, go search the Berry, and then special summon out the war effect to summon back out the Sparrow, and then they're gonna overlay those, go for the Robin, and then Wagtail effect to go ahead and attach to that, set Droplet, set Called By, and then pass turn, draw Imperm, and they are going to go ahead and start off by activating Imperm to negate the Draco, and then normal out Alistair effect, and they let this go through, and then that's going to search the invocation, and then activate the invocation here. So this will banish Alistair and banish the Sparrow, special summon out the Raijin, and then on the summon, Robin effect to go ahead and balance, and then chain Raijin to set the Draco, and then invocation, grab Alistair. Is there a reason why they chose to set Draco there? Like, they impermed it, right? Like, yeah, obviously they impermed it, so I don't know. I feel like you'd set this, right? I guess I'm wrong. Dump Elder, go grab Ecclesia, and then Elder effect to pop this. They're going to chain Called By to banish that, and then Ecclesia, summon itself out, and then Ecclesia effect to go search, chain Robin to bounce that, and then they're going to go search out Knight, and then Knight to summon itself out, and they are going to let that summon go through. Battle phase, attack the Draco, but it can't be destroyed by battles, so that doesn't do anything. Maybe they just didn't want to beat over Robin because Robin would let them add back. But they are going to set 2 and pass, draw dotKuro. Everyone plays one of it in this deck just because you can go ahead and search it. And then they're going to normal summon out the Kuraz effect, banish 2. And then special summon out the Blossom. And then Blossom effect to special summon out the dotKuro. And then activate the TC Boo there. So they're going to get rid of the Blossom and the dotKuro, you know, because they already have a Winged Beast and a Beast, so get rid of those. And then Blossom effect, draw, and then put back. And then activate the Wagtail effect to attach itself. And then switch to attack, battle phase, attack that. You know, it like crash, but this is, you know, it can't be destroyed by battle. And then attack and attack. And then main phase 2. And then go ahead, pass turn, draw Dark Ruler there. Okay, so Dark Ruler will go ahead and stop all the monster interruptions here. And then normal summon out Alistair. Alistair effect to go search. And then that's going to grab the invocation. And then get rid of Alistair for Amirage. And then they are going to activate the invocation. Invocation, get rid of Amirage, Alistair, go for the Purgatrio. Invocation, put itself back, grab the Alistair. And then they're going to go battle phase, attack Kuraz. Said not attacking Kuraz, attacking XYZ. Alright, so go ahead and attack over that. And then Robin effect to add back. That's an interesting add back. Wouldn't you just add back War there? Yeah, I would say yeah, War is really good for the follow up. Wagtail doesn't like do anything in hand, unless if you have like, you know, Swallow to summon it out or something. They're gonna drop Alistair on the Purgatrio there, and then they're gonna activate Droplet. So shouldn't they just have attacked the Kuraz first with this, so that way they could like actually be over this? So that way this is just gone, and then attack. But I guess, yeah, they want to punishment this. Dump Elder. Elder out this. Okay, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. This works. And then they are going to pass. Draw the Apex Avion. And now they are in a really tough spot because TC Boo's pretty good here. Draw Ecclesia. And then they're just going to set Ecclesia and pass. Chooses not to summon it since it actually won't do anything. They could summon it and like go search Maximus, but can't summon Maximus because TC Boo. And they already grabbed like their interruptions off of the Dogmatika engine. Pass, draw Nerval. And then they are going to normal summon out Nerval. And now they can go ahead and banish 2, summon out the double Dragon Lords. And then also, I don't know if you can hear it, there is a bug on like my light and it won't stop buzzing. Oh, once this video is over, I'm not even gonna like get like I don't even know what it is. I'm not gonna get a fly swatter. I'm gonna just full Mike Tyson this thing. It's going down. This is so annoying. I don't know if you can hear it. I'm sorry if you can hear it. If you can, it's probably ruined the video. But like, holy, it's so bad. Alright. So they're gonna go ahead and double Dragon Lords, bounce back to TC Boo, and then bury, summon that out, and they're gonna summon back out Wagtail, and then Wagtail effect to go search the Bird Call, and then overlay those for the XYZ. I mean, I mean they're about to win this. Like, there's no way they don't. So now moving on to game 2, we're gonna see Toast go first. Opening hands, we have Mystic Mine, Kit, Droll, Sparrow, and Droplet. Oh, so this is gonna be a Mystic Mine game. And they have Judgment, Fusion Destiny, Meltdown, Alistair, and Dasher. I mean, their hand's definitely not bad. They're going to go ahead and normal summon Alistair. Alistair effect, grab Invocation. You know, if they start off with Meltdown to try to, like, bait an Ash Blossom or something, they're just going to play in the Droll super hard, so they're not going to do that. And then drop Droll there. Amra, Shakir Gardena, Invocation to banish the Shakir Gardena, and the Alistair. And then summon out Makaba, Invocation, grab back Alistair, Fusion Destiny. And then Fusion Destiny will allow them to go into Enforcer, set Judgment, and then pass turn. Draw Mystic Mine. So they're going to activate Mystic Mine, and then activate Phoenix Enforcer, chain Droplet, and then in response they're going to chain Judgment. So Enforcer Wait, think on what I'm popping. Mine and... Yeah, I mean, obviously they're popping Mystic Mine. They're going to pop Mystic Mine and Enforcer. No need to be toxic. Then they're going to get Kit and Enforcer effects here. So, Enforcer 2, Kit 1, dump Nerval. Nerval effects, search Fractal. And then activate Mystic Mine, Macabre negate. So, I said this was going to be a Mystic Mine game, but really all the Mystic Mines did was just bait out every interruption, which is, you know, perfectly fine because now they just win. They're going up, they know the card in hand's Alistair, they have Fractal, Sparrow, 2 in graveyard to banish for Blossom, so they can just win here. Summon Blossom, Blossom for Sparrow, Sparrow to go search, and then that's going to search out the berry. Then get rid of all those, go for Omen, and then Omen out that, Berry, Sparrow, and then, yeah, just overlay. So, GG. So, we see Tub win the first match. Team 1 wins the first one, and now moving on to the second match, we're going to see Tub versus Franco Persanio. And then we will see Franco win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot and decide to go first. 40 versus 40. Gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have Berry, Droplet, Sparrow, Kit, Droplet. And then they have Ancient Cloak, Celestial, Droplet, Wings, and Wielder. So we're going to see the Bird deck versus the Phantom Knight deck, which is actually really nice because a lot of people have been asking for Phantom Knights and the Bird deck. So now you can get like some of both. Also, a lot of people have been asking for Flunderees, but there hasn't really been that many players playing that deck in high rated or in like money matches or anything. So like I'll try to get that deck as soon as possible, but like just nobody's playing that deck right now. Cherubini effect on Graph for Seer. And then get rid of those, go for Rusty, Seer effect, special summon out the Cherubini. And then Rusty effect to go dump. That's going to dump the Torn Scale, set Fogblade. And then Ancient Cloak, go search Boots. You know, Torn Scale, summon itself out. I wonder, like, what kind of end board they plan on setting up here. Discard Wings, go dump Fogblade. And then special summon out the Boots. Overlay, go for the Sea Dragon. Sea Dragon, special summon Ancient Cloak. Ancient Cloak effect on Rusty. Okay, so it doesn't look like they're going for the artifact stuff. Yeah, otherwise they would have just gone for Dagda and then Ancient Cloak switch. Who taught you that effect? Dinka. Oh, is that Dinkaboo? Kind of looks like Dinkaboo, but like a little bit different. Fogblade summon out, and then they're gonna go for Breaksword, where Rusty points to Breaksword effect, special summon back, and then they're going to overlay those for the Evil Storm Nightmare. Anaconda effect, pay 2k, dump the Fusion Destiny and the bricks, go for Enforcer, and then they're going to banish Boots to search, grab the Fogblade, set Droplet, Fogblade, and then pass. So they have 2 Fogblade, Droplet, Evil Storm Nightmare, Book of Moon times 2, Enforcer, and then Wings summon back out, Breaksword for Rusty, and then they're going to have the follow-up through the Celestial, the Enforcer, the Rusty, the stuff that's under the Nightmare. So they're going to pass, draw 1 for 1. Then, let's see. Maybe last turn during the end phase, they could have Enforcer popped Anaconda, and that would make it so that way they only have 3 monsters on board, so that way if the opponent activates Droplet, discarding 2, they could chain Fogblade, target something, and then chain Enforcer to like pop itself and Rusty, so that way Droplet just fizzles because they did 2, and then they'd still have their Rusty to go ahead and be able to out something at some point, because you know they'd easily be able to like Wings, Fogblade, have double Reborn for Breaksword, Rusty, but like also just like trying to help play around Droplet. They're gonna 1 for 1, get rid of Kit, and then summon out Wagtail, and then Wag effect, chain Fogblade. I guess like this still kind of like works though against Droplet, because if they go for 3 to stop all of these, then they could still chain to go down to 2. But I guess it really just it depends. Does this team know about the Droplet interaction versus Phantom Knights? In response, they're going to chain Droplet, getting rid of 3. Oh, okay, so Franco's going to let that go through. But I'm guessing that's because... I mean, do you really let this go through? I don't know. Having, like, double set with Evil Storm Nightmare, plus, like... I don't know if I let that go through. I mean, you're still not in, like, a horrible position, but... So they're going to go ahead, get rid of those, dump Nerval, grab the Bird Call. Nerval effect will now activate, and that will go search out the Fractal from the deck to the hand. And then Bird Call. So Bird Call is going to go search out the War, and then special summon the War. War effect. In response, chain Fogblade. And then they're going to normal out Fractal. Fractal effect. Banish those. And then that will summon out the double Dragon Lords. And then Fractal effect to send itself off the field to dump from the deck. And that's going to dump the Swallow. And then Bury. So Bury's going to summon itself out and special summon back out the Swallow from the graveyard. And then overlay all those, go for Assembled. And then they get Swallow to give this the effect to attach from the graveyard. Wagtail to attach itself from the graveyard. And then Battle Phase, they're going to activate Droplet here to stop the double Dragon Lords and the Assembled. And then they're going to Fog Blade, summon out Rusty Wings to summon out Break Sword. And this is negated, so it's not protected. And then they can Rusty to go ahead and pop that. And now going into game 2, we are going to go ahead and we're going to see the Bird deck decide to go first. Opening hands, said BRB back, classic BRB Franco Personio, copyrighted strategy. They have Wagtail, War, dotKuro, Kit, Droplet, and then they have Droplet, E-Telly, Rhoda, Dark Ruler, Tracker. Okay, so depending on what kind of board they make, something like a Dark Ruler could actually just stop everything. So special summon out War, War to summon Wagtail, Wagtail to go search out the Bird Call, and then overlay effect, go search Nerval, and then they're going to activate Bird Call to search Swallow, and then special summon Swallow, special summon out Nerval, and then overlay those, go for the XYZ, and then XYZ effect, attach Nerval, go search out Sparrow, Nerval to search Kuraz, and then go for the F-Zero, and then go for Draco, and then normal summon out Kit, Kit effect banish for Blossom, and then Blossom effect to special summon out the Sparrow, and then Sparrow effect to go search. It's going to grab Berry, and then get rid of those for some Morg, and then they're going to activate the Blossom effect to draw and put back the Droplet, and then get rid of Kit for Amirage, Kit effect to dump, and Kit will be dumping the Oath. So the Oath is usually how you play around stuff like Dark Ruler, because, this isn't a monster effect that's negating it, it's a trap. And then activate Desires, so Desires go banish. So banish 10, and then looking at those, we see all 3 Fractal banished there. A War, a Swallow, Nerval, Apex, Avion, so some more is going to be a little bit worse, unless they also have Statue in deck. But they do draw the Harpy's Featherstorm, which makes it to where even if they get it with a Dark Ruler or Droplet, this is still really strong. The opponent could still go ahead and potentially set up... Well, it's if Dark Ruler goes through, then they can just set up a Zeus. So now they're going to get rid of dotKuro, special summon Kuraz, banish for double Dragon Lords, Amirage get rid of itself, so that way Berry can go off now. Special summon Berry and Swallow, and then overlay those. They're going to get this effect to attach 1, and then Wagtail effect to attach. They're just doing it all now. Go for Robin, set, and then end phase, some Morg summon. So some Morg will special summon out this. Okay, this is this is pretty solid. It's definitely pretty solid. Pass, draw torn scales. Spreadsheet said prage. Yeah. Alright. Fair enough. Fair enough. Seems like the spreadsheet works. Seems like it works. So now they're going to activate Dark Ruler on them. Chain Oath. In response, chain Droplet. You only have to get rid of one because the Oath won't negate Dark Ruler. So you can Droplet half the attack of something. So they're going to half the Draco, and then the rest just get, everything gets negated now, but this is halved. Normal summon Torn Scales. And then they're going to activate Rhoda to go search. Rhoda will go grab the boots. And then special summon out boots. Overlay those, go for Break Sword. And then go Battle Phase, attack over the Draco. Main Phase 2, Downer Zeus. And then Zeus effect, chain Harpies. And then in response, chain Zeus. So go ahead, wipe all that. Robin effect to add back. But the thing is now the opponent can't activate monster effects for the rest of this turn. So, and they also draw another Harpies. So next turn they also won't be able to activate any monster effects. Or, they can activate them, but they'll be negated. So, there would be no point of activating boots there because it just banished itself and nothing would be gained out of that. Special summon Berry, special summon out of Wagtail. Wagtail effect, go search Bird Call. And then overlay, activate the effect to make Zeus gain the 600 attack and defense. And then effect to go search out the War. And then Bird Call to search Berry. And then special summon the War off of the Bird Call. And then War effect to special summon back out from the graveyard. That's going to summon out the XYZ. So just look at the spreadsheet, shake my head. And then go ahead and go for this. Wagtail to attach. And then Battle Phase. This is just game, right? Because this has 18 right here because it's gaining... it gains 200 for each material, so it'd be at 6, and then it gains 8 or 2 from this. Oh, never mind. So it'd be 24. My bad. So I'll go ahead, attack directly 3 times, so they take 24, and then take this, swing into that, take this, swing into that, and then that will be the game. So moving on into game 3 now, we're gonna see the Phantom Knight deck decide to go first. Opening hands, we have War, Desires, Droplet, Foolish, and Sparrow. And then they have Ragged Gloves, Dasher, Rhoda, Torn Scales, and Droll and Lockbird. So they're going to normal summon the Torn Scales. Also, Droll and Lockbird is extremely strong versus the Bird deck. So they're going to summon effect, discard the Ragged Gloves, and then go dump. So that's going to dump the wings. And then activate Rhoda to go search out the boots. And then special summon boots. Get rid of those. Go for the Cherubini. Cherubini effect, dump Graph summon Seer, and then slap those into Rusty. Seer effect to summon out Cherubini, and then Rusty effect to dump and set. So dump the Ancient Cloak, set the Fog Blade, and then banish Ancient Cloak to go search out Stained, and then Torn Scales, special summon itself out, and then special summon out the Stained, and then banish Wings to summon Boots. Overlay those for Sea Dragon, and then Sea Dragon to special summon out the Ancient Cloak, and then get rid of those. Okay, so now they are going for Dag to this game. They can go ahead, Ancient Cloak, switch, make this gang 800, Dag to go ahead and set Scythe. And then get rid of those 2 for Appaloosa. And then they're going to banish the Ragged Gloves to go dump the Fog Blade, and then banish Fog Blade for Stained. And then overlay those, go for Break Sword, and then Rusty effect, pop Break Sword effect, special summon back out. And then get rid of those for Anaconda, and then banish Boots to go search out the Fog Blade, and then Anaconda, pay 2k, dump the Fusion Destiny and the bricks, summon out the Enforcer, and then set Fog Blade, end phase Enforcer, popping the Anaconda and the Fog Blade there. Which, be the, the Droplet will be able to go ahead and do a lot here, but not, no, actually won't be able to do anything though, because they can go ahead, banish Fogblade, special summon out Breaksword effect, or not Breaksword effect, Rusty effect to pop Scythe. They let this go through, and then summon Scythe effect, Chainlink 2 Droplet, and then they can go Chainlink 3 Fogblade, Chainlink 4 Enforcer to pop the Scythe, to then dodge Droplet on the Scythe, which will make it so that way they are hit with the artifact. Draw Mystic Mine. Okay. Fogblade, summon Breaksword, Rusty effect, pop artifact. Yeah, so let that go through. Artifact summon itself out. And now artifact, in response they're going to chain Droplet, getting rid of 1, chain Fogblade, and then chain Enforcer, so pop, and then Enforcer Graveyard effect. So now they're going to negate the Appaloosa with the Droplet, activate Mystic Mine, and then pass turn, draw Knockbird. Yeah, this comes back during the standby phase, and then they're going to pass, draw Swallow. Alright, now they're going to special summon out the War special summon back out Sparrow effect to go search, and then go grab the Wagtail, and then overlay those for the XYZ effect to boost up the Rusty, and then effect attached to go search, grab the Berry. You know, the opponent can't respond with monster effects because of Mystic Mine, and that's all they have, so they can't do anything. Summon the XYZ effect, boost up Rusty, effect to go search Nerval, and then battle phase attack. So this is gaining 12. So this is yeah, that's just game, right? Yeah, they just lose there. It's not like Enforcer making these lose attack is doing anything because they're at 0. So yeah, GG's. Ban mine, please. Bad card. I mean, we can see the order out there. They did have an out in their deck if the opponent did decide to go for the deck out strategy, but why would they do that when they know for pretty much for a fact that order will be in the opponent's deck going first, when they can just go ahead and go for this combo and just end the game? But we are going to see Team 1 also win Match 2. Moving on into Match 3, we see DM Tub versus Evil Sharon 3 on Team 2, and then we're going to see Tub win the Rock, Paper, Scissors, Shoe and decide to go first. 40 versus 40, gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have Apex Avion, Wagtail, Kuraz, 1-for-1, and Droplet. And then they have Storm, Emergence, Prosperity, Long Young, and then Tai. So they do have the Lightning Storm for going second here. Said think, be gentle. Get rid of that, summon out the Sparrow. Sparrow effect to go search Swallow, and then they can summon Swallow, Wagtail effect, go search Bird Call. Yeah, it's pretty good here. Go for this. And then effect to go search. That's going to go search out the Nerval. And then normal summon out Nerval effect, banish 2, and that's going to summon out Blossom. And then overlay those for the XYZ effect, attach Nerval, search War, and then Nerval effect, go search out Kit. And then they're going to get rid of those, go for the F-Zero, and then go for the Draco there. And now they said 1 sec card. Whoa, Bird Call, go search. And then special summon out War effect, special summon out the Sparrow, overlay. And then they're going to activate that effect to make this gang attack. And then activate the effect to go search for a dotKuro. And then Blossom, special out Kit, and then get rid of those, go for some Org, and then Blossom effect, draw, put back, and then they're going to banish, special summon out the Double Dragon Lords, special summon out Berry, special summon out the Sparrow, and then they're also going to Wagtail effect to attach there, then go for the Robin, and then set Droplet, end phase, some Morg effect, special summon out the Apex Avion, and then pass turn. Draws Dark Ruler. Okay, that's, you know, pretty solid. Go ahead, Dark Ruler the board. And then they're going to Lightning Storm hit the back row. Yeah. Obviously, that's pretty solid. Go search out the Mo-Yi now. And then they're going to activate Prosperity. Prosperity, go ahead and banish 3. So we see like Blader, Dragite, Chowfang have now Drowned there. And then they're going to add the Ashina. Put the rest back to the bottom of the deck. And then they're going to special summon out the Ashina. Get rid of that. Go for Monk. And then right here they're going to dotKuro to smack the Ashina out of graveyard. Said Ashina, right? Lol. Imagine they hit like Dark Ruler there. Normal summon Mo-Yi. Mo-Yi effect. Reveal to token up. So summon that out. And then get rid of those. Go for the Synchro. They can only get the Synchro effect because they use Prosperity this turn, so they can't draw. Go search out for the Summit. And then special summon out Long Young by discarding the Tai. Special summon and summon out the token. And then get rid of those. Summon out the Floor. No point to burn because they're under Dark Ruler. Summit for Tai. Tai effect. Banish special. And then get rid of those to go into a Baxia. And then Baxia 1, Tai 2. So they're going to spin those back and dump the Ashina. And then Ashina effect. Banish to summon out from deck. So this will summon out the Adara. And then Baxia effect to pop and special out. And then Adara effect to banish and add back. Grab back the Long Young. So it won't let me attack for some reason, but this beat over that. Baxia beat over that. This beat over Kit. Kit dump Nerval, search Fractal, and then Floor attack over that, and then they are going to pass. Okay, so they end with 2 interruptions here. They do have Droplet. They draw Foolish. So they're going to activate Foolish Burial. In response, chain Droplet. They can dump the Nerval off of it and then search Fractal. You know, that was a pretty solid top deck there. Normal summon Fractal. I mean, they had a decent amount of solid top decks there for sure. Special summon out Omen, and then Omen effect. That's going to banish the Tai. And then Battle Phase beat over because it's halved. And then beat over Baxia. You know, they're going to be taking the damage there. A little misclick there on the declaring. Draw evenly. We've seen people start main decking like evenly, Lightning Storm, Dark Ruler, Mystic Mine. You know, just like these hard going second cards instead of hand traps. Just because a lot of people have been finding stuff like Ash Blossom, Imperm, super low impact. So they want to have these. And then also you can draw these as your 6th card. RC them off Prosperity. And then get rid of those. Go for Shaman. Shaman discard evenly. Special summon out Baxia. Baxia effect. Pop summon out Mo-Yi. Mo-Yi effect. Reveal. Token up. And then they are going to get rid of those. Go for the Draco. Mo-Yi draw, Long Young, discard the Long Young that they just drew, special summon, and then slap those, and then that's going to go for the Supreme, Long Young, burn for 12, Battle Phase, beat over, and then activate the effect, so that will, go ahead and go for game. And now moving on into game 2, we are going to see the bird deck go first. Opening hands, we have Bird Call, Kit, Kuraz, Tanky, and Sparrow. And then they have Droll, Long Young, Protos, Blackout, and Prosperity. You might be wondering, why is this in their deck here? It's because this card going second against Bird. If they leave a wind on board, you start cracking the board, you leave a wind there, and then you activate Protos to call wind, then their follow-up is not nearly as good, especially because they usually end with Robin on board, which is the bounce one, and that one lets you add back one, so you'll be able to like Protos cut off that follow-up line too, and then you know the birds aren't going to do anything next turn. And that's like the scary part of this deck, because like the Tri-Brigade stuff isn't really like a full Tri-Brigade engine. You know, they don't have like Bear Bloom in the Revolt. You know, they're not going to end on like Appaloosa with 24 attack and a Revolt set if you cut them off from, well, I guess if you cut them off from wins, they're not going for Appaloosa. But you get the point. Like, the Tri-Brigade stuff isn't the scary part of the deck. It's the bird stuff. The Tri-Brigade stuff just happens to work with the bird stuff pretty well. You know, Fractal being able to go ahead and dump, and then they can special summon War, special summon back whatever you dumped. Nerval working with them pretty well. Kit being able to get them access to like a way to beat the Dark Ruler. Drop the Droll and Lockbird there. And then summon out Kuraz by discarding Kit effect to go dump. That's going to dump Oath. And then activate Bird Call. So Bird Call, go dump the Wagtail. You know, they can't search there. And then summon out the Sparrow. Banish 2 off of the Kuraz to summon out Blossom. And then Blossom effect to special summon out Fractal. And then get rid of those to go for some Morg. And then they're going to activate Fractal, Banish, go for double Dragon Lords, End Phase, some Morg effect to special summon out Apex. So even through Droll and Lockbird, they're ending with the Apex Avion negate and the double Dragon Lords bounce. And then pass, Droll Summit. And then activate the Prosperity. So Prosperity to Banish 3. We can see the Ready Rose there. And then look at the top 3. And they are going to grab the Mo Yi there and put the rest back to the bottom. Normal summon Mo Yi, reveal trap, and they let this go through. So summon out token. On resolution, activate double Dragon Lords. They're going to bounce the Mo Yi. Most people bounce the token, but they decide to bounce Mo Yi. And then summon out Long Young by discarding Mo Yi. They're going to Apex Avion, go ahead and negate that. This gets bounced back. And then now, yeah, they're going to banish 3 from graveyard. Must have just been a little misclick on the token there. Summon out the Protoss. And then Protoss effect, call Wind, smack that out of there. Set, battle phase, beat over Fractal. And then they're going to pass, draw Bird Call. They know that the one card in hand is Apex Avion. They don't know this card. And they are going to allow them to go to the main phase, switch to attack the token. And then pass, draw Emergence. You know, there was no point of them really like standby phase, blackout popping because they don't have 4 to go for Omen. That's really like the scary card that they could go for at this point. And then activate Emergence, so Emergence will go search out the Tai. Yeah, this is not looking good for the bird deck. If they want to, they can cut off wins again easily. And then get rid of those, go for the Synchro, effects, dump and search. So they're going to dump the Mo Yi, search the Long Young, and then activate, special summon out Mo Yi, reveal token. And then get rid of those, go for Baxia. Baxia spin back, Mo Yi draw 1. And then Baxia to pop the back row to special summon out a body. And then this will allow them to go for a game. Yeah, and even if they got hit with something crazy like a Battle Fader, activate Protoss, pop Wind. And that's still just going to be game. Unlike the following turns. So next is Danjaro, which is a Dragon Link player, I'm pretty sure. So it was fun. Buy Tub spreadsheet, Tub on Discord. Yeah, I'm going to leave this down below in the description so you guys can go ahead and check it out if you want to get Tub's bird spreadsheet. If you want to, you know, learn this deck a lot faster and have a way to like cheat your way to learn with it. You know, not, I mean, you're not cheating, but you know, like, you get what I mean. You're learning it a lot quicker than what most people would because you're just like buying access to the combos. But going on to match number 4, we're going to see Danjaro Flaviaz versus Evil Sharon 3. And we're going to see Danjaro win the rock, paper, scissors shoot and decide to go second, 41 versus 40. Opening hands, we have white, Imperm, Safer, Quick Launch, Black Metal. So is Dragon Link. They decided to go second with this just because I'm assuming they know what the Sword Soul player is playing, right? 'Cause their teammate just played versus them. And they know that they're main decking like they evenly and stuff like that. So their like defensive cards are only for going second. And those are just like hard going second cards. They're not stuff like Ash Blossom where like You know, they're decent going second, decent going first. So they have Dark Ruler, Moyi, Evenly, Moyi, and Emergence. So they're going to start this off by Moyi, Effect, Reveal, and then Chain Imperm. It's crazy. Whenever we see the Dragon deck, like in IronMan's, I swear the Dragon players just get so lucky. Normal summon. I mean, it didn't take a lot of luck to just Imperm this and for them to pass, but I guess the opponent just got unlucky there, and then, you know, their hand is extremely solid here. Go search, banish, special summon, activate quick launch, summon out Tracer, and the opponent admits defeat. So now moving on into game 2, we're going to see the Sword Soul deck decide to go first. Opening hands, we have Gamma, Pankratops, Lancia, Nocto, Lancia. So Gamma, Lancia, you know, very strong combo. And then they have Ecclesia, Prosperity, Anti-Spell, Adara, and Tai. So standby phase drop Lancia to play around Prosperity. And then summon Ecclesia effect, get rid of itself, summon Moyi. And then they're going to activate Moyi effect, reveal to Adara. In response, chain Gamma. So summon out the Gamma, summon out the driver. And then they're going to set Anti-Spell, set Prosperity. They want to set this so that way like the Anti-Spell doesn't conflict with it. Draw Imperm. These don't get banished because of Lancia, which is extremely good. They're going to flip Anti-Spell there versus a hand with no spells. Go for Propega Ruler, 1 Nocto 2. I mean, the Anti-Spell will probably end up still being good because like Striker, Dragon, Romulus, those cards search spells. So Mill 5 that hit Levy, Seyfried, Nib. Definitely not bad. They're going to grab the Seyfried there. And then get rid of those, go for Seal, Nocto, draw into a Tracer, normal summon out Seyfried, get rid of itself, go search black, and then they're going to banish Gamma, special summon out the black, turn that into a Striker Dragon, and then they're going to get black and Striker, search white, search boot, and then banish black, summon out white, and then, yeah, they just say GG's there, they realize that they lose, GG, can we run it back? Not today, are y'all busy? It's school tomorrow, 1:30 a.m. Alright, fair enough. Well, hopefully we can get the run back on the channel. Usually whenever they talk about run backs, we don't really get it on the channel, but hopefully we can get theirs back on the channel. It was definitely cool to see like the Bird Tri-Brigade deck, you know, it was being played very well. They were ending on a pretty big board, plus a way to beat like a Droplet or a Dark Ruler, as long as the Droplet didn't discard traps, which most of the time it won't. Not gonna lie, this Sword Soul player kinda just got destroyed. Like, seeing how long this match was, like, look at this. At least 8 minutes. 8 minutes. This is what I'm saying. These Dragon players have just been drawing insane, and their opponent's luck has been really bad in these IronMans. Like, they drew the Gamma Lancia combo. It's such a dumb combo, especially in this deck, because you get a free Propega Ruler out of it. And Propega Ruler is really dumb in this deck. But yeah, that's going to be it. We are going to see Team 1 win the $150. Again, make sure you go check out the Coliseum and also check out Tubbs' Discord down below if you want to get that bird spreadsheet that they were talking about. And with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.